A brand new day, a brand new week for Persona fans. Phantom Thieves would not survive Shin Megami Tensei. But that's not even the main part yet. Have you ever wondered what would actually happen if the Phantom Thieves entered the SMT world?
At the end of the day, and I really hope you internalize this, you got blown the fuck out. And it's not because your points are bad, it's because your points are bad and you're stupid.
Do they survive the contingent realities of Shin Megami Tensei or get erased in the expanse? Satanael! Before Phantom Thieves get deported into the Shin Megami Tensei universe, we have to know how the SMT world works actually. First, there are some ground rules to know about it. Rule number 1, demons rule openly, unlike the metaverse. In Shin Megami Tensei, unlike Persona, there are alignment systems, such as law, neutral, and chaos routes, each tied to a specific ending route. These systems in Shin Megami Tensei do not care about good or evil. They only care about order and chaos, which became the sole narrative of Shin Megami Tensei. Rule number 2, conception. Once altered, reality is set on ideologies, not virtues or morals. Rather, which stems the existence to make meaning which is fulfilling in the Nocturne setting, since it deals with the post-nihilism of the Nocturne universe mainly. So to which fulfill that, there's this one quote from Atlas's chief graphic designer Kazuma Kaneko which hit me the hardest. I quote, "Another thing that bothered me was the trend of the main character always being portrayed as someone special. A legendary warrior, for example. It was equivalent of saying you can't succeed unless you're from a wealthy family, which I just couldn't stand. I was not born with special genes, and I am sure most other players are not either. No matter who you are, and if you're given a chance and have the guts to try your best, you can become a hero," which became the sole narrative of Megami Tensei. Damn. Personally, this quote inspired me to also create this video, which symbolically is so accurate to include here. This just structures how perfectly Demi-Fiend fits in the entire narrative of Nocturne. But who cares, we are all here for entertainment, right? Instead of Demi-Fiend, let's add Phantom Thieves. I'm not a robot and I challenge you. I'm not a phantom, I'm in your face and I'm here to see it through. So, in the beginning of the game, we see Chiaki and Isamu. Instead of them, let's put Ryuji and An here, cause why not? So they head to the Shinjuku hospital to see their sick teacher, Yuko, also known as Yuko Takao, who's sick. I mean, she's ill. Ren is called forth and meets Yuko, who says the world is going to end. So pack it up, the game is sold. World collapses, Conception appears, and Vortex World arises. Joker receives his Magatama from his own homeboy, Lucifer Epstein, and becomes the Demi-Joker. So basically, Yuko Takao, or Yuko, who's your teacher, beforehand tells you to meet her in the hospital roof. And she basically says that this world is gonna end, so meet her in another world. Which is insane to ask outright in the first 10 minutes of the game, damn. So everyone Joker meets is insane, since the new world is full of ideologies, not emotions. And Phantom Thieves literally regulates on that fact that they're just ideologies, bro. There's also a concept in Nocturne called reasons. They're basically, my opinion is stronger than yours. What? And it is objectively better. It is basically a blueprint for reality, since in Shin Megami Tensei, there's no god and is ran by an occult club called the Gaia Club, and that just wants chaos. This entire narrative proceeds after post-nihilistic chaos before Demi-Fiend got drugged out. Cause, yeah. So inherently in Shin Megami Tensei III, a reason is an opinion. So extreme, it becomes a universe, like an absolute belief system that constantly rewrites reality. which is completely metaphysical if you ask me. The moment the Phantom Thieves arrive, they're already too late. There's no city to save, no society to rebel against. Tokyo does not rot here. It's already dead, like how are you? The sky is wrong, the streets are empty, and God is nowhere to be found. There's no demiurge, no Maruki whatsoever, no nothing. Joker does what he does always, like he looks for people. There are not many. Everything is kind of isolated in this world, and the ones they find are not asking for help. They are not victims of corruption either. They're just survivors, stripped down to one belief, each clinging to it like oxygen. Nobody here wants reform. They want the right to decide what reality becomes. And that's when the Phantom Thieves realize something is off. Like, what are they supposed to do? Nobody reacts to their speeches. An talks about freedom, silence. Makoto talks about justice, indifference, and Ryuji basically gets angry because nobody is listening to them. The demons present in the Vortex World laugh because in this world, morality does not register. Only conviction does. Like, Joker tries to negotiate, which he always does. He listens, he questions, while also he hesitates of like wasting his energy on these people that don't want to be saved. And every time he does that, the world pushes back Phantom Thieves harder. Demons don't care about why you fight, only whether you're strong enough to exist. Battles here are not about victory. They are about endurance and resilience. Just like what Demi-Fiend did in the entire playthrough. In Persona, bonds gives Joker strength. Here, bonds slow him down. Every time Joker looks back to check if his team is alright, the world punishes him for it. Survival here demands something Joker has never had to give up before, like certainty. Soon, the Phantom Thieves notice the truth. No one here is trying to change. They are trying to overwrite existence. Joker learns about reasons, not factions. Not as endings, but as world designs. Beliefs so absolute they can replace reality itself. The people pushing them don't want power. They want authority. And Joker can't do it. Not because he's weak, but because he doubts. He thinks, therefore he is. He sees the cost immediately. Every reason demands erasing everyone who does not fit. Joker can accept that. Joker can't accept that. He keeps looking for a loophole, a compromise, a way to save more people. The world does not offer one. One by one, the Phantom Thieves crack. Ryuji can't stand fighting without a cause people believe in. An can't handle a world where suffering isn't considered wrong. Makoto understands logic, and which scares her more, like what are you supposed to do in a situation you're completely alien of? Futaba realizes there's no system left to hack. How are you supposed to hack a cop? This world is not corrupt, it's empty. It's emptiness. Like emptiness filled up. It's like a post-nihilistic world, right? So eventually, Joker is forced into the same position as the Demi-Fiend. Choose or be erased along with everyone else. There is no neutral option here. No dialogue tree. The world waits. And Joker hesitates. That's the end. Not a dramatic death. Not a sacrifice. Just irrelevance. Like the world moves forward without him. Another ideology takes control, another reality is born. Joker becomes a footnote, a man who believed people could change. In a universe that had already decided people were the problem. Unless Joker basically abandons the Phantom Thieves, if he survives, it's not as a reformer. It's not as a symbol of the justice system. It's as something colder, someone who stops asking whether the world should be saved or not, and starts deciding. who gets to exist. At that point, Joker is not Joker anymore. And that's the real answer. The Phantom Thieves never really fit in the Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne universe. Not because they're wrong. They fail because Shin Megami Tensei doesn't believe redemption is enough. Where do I put them in this Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne universe is far below. They're just getting erased. That's what they're getting. So Joker just loses here. And that's quite the ending I would like to have in this video because, yeah, I don't think you can really use Phantom Thieves in Shin Megami Tensei. What do you think? You can let me know your opinions in the comment section and I will read all of your opinions and have a good one, Persona fans. Till then, bye bye.